So we're continuing our discussion on action buttons, and you can see here that we've placed the action button in the freeform edit region as well as in the toolbar. So let's go ahead now and switch over to working preview, and you can see there's our one button inside the toolbar, but the same button is in the freeform edit region. And if I go ahead and click the button, you can see that opened up customer ID number 1. And if I, for example, give focus to row number 2 and then click the button, it now opens up for customer ID number 2. So basically, even though there's only a single button over here, it knows what row you're pointing on. And now I can go to this fields section and remove that button over there. And so now I have a cleaner looking grid. I don't have buttons in every single row. I just have one button in the toolbar or in the freeform edit region, and the button has all of these additional properties. Now you can see how the button is jumping around because I chose a larger image for the regular state of the button and a smaller image for the hover event. So in real practice you would not do that. You would choose two images that have the same size. So now let's go and take a look at how you can have client-side show hide expressions and also server-side show hide expressions. So the first thing that I'm going to do here is go back to this button and define a server-side show hide property. So I'll go to the button definition. There's my action buttons. And I'll just go and say that my show hide expression is session.var1 equals alpha. So now this button is only going to show if there's a session variable called var1. So let's go ahead now and save this, turn on the server and run it. So at this point there should not be a session variable called var1, so the button doesn't show. But now I'm going to go there and type session.var1 equals alpha, and now all of a sudden you can see that the buttons are going to appear there. So that just demonstrates a server-side show hide expression. And now let's go back and get rid of that and now go look at the client-side expressions. So let's go here now and say put in a client-side show hide expression, and I'll go here and I'll insert, say, build state region equals MA. So I'm only going to show the button if the current row that has focus has a state of Massachusetts. So let's go ahead now and save that and go now to working preview. You can see the first row that has focus in fact is Massachusetts, but if I now click in the next row, it disappears. I can go there now and you can see, so my client side show hide expressions and also enabled expressions are very easy. And furthermore, let's take another quick look at these client side expressions over here and bring up the builder and insert field. You can see that there are several system fields that you can use in your expressions. So you can see you can use things like the grid.row state, which is equal to view, change, or enter, depending on whether you're viewing records, changing a record, or entering a record. Is row dirty? It tells you whether the current row is dirty or not. This tells you how many page numbers there are. For example, this tells you whether you're on the first page or the last page. So this can be used to turn on or off navigation buttons. So you can see there's quite a few of these new system fields that you can use in your show hide expressions. So let's go here and add to our expression. We'll say or, and then go here and say grid row is dirty. So we're going to be displaying this button if the state is Massachusetts or the row is dirty. So it's not a very practical example. So let's see what I've done wrong here. Sorry, I made a typo in my expression here. I need to put in equals true, and that's explained in the syntax rules over there. So